Hmm. That's weird. Why can't I see the chat? I guess I can just do it like that. Huh. What's up, y'all? I have no idea what I'm doing, but I figured I'd just stream for a quick second while I test this out. While I'm in here trying to get these Nook miles. Hey Garrett, what's up? Welcome to the stream. I was finally able to get all my stuff to work as far as my video. But this quality's looking pretty bad. Is that how it looks in general? Looking pretty bad to me. Weird. Weird stuff. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? I'm just kind of chilling out, obviously. With the virus going down, I don't have a lot of wedding work, which kind of sucks. Like, by this point of the year, per my schedule, I should have had like probably 10 weddings already. So yeah, I got some time to kill. Obviously, I can still make videos and stuff, and I'm gonna be working on that. But yeah, it's rough. It's rough sometimes. How's everyone else doing? How's everyone else handling the current situation? Has it affected your work at all? Yay, another bass. How I love the bass. So many basses. Deeply affected, putting more hours in Animal Crossing. What's up, Josiah? Yeah, this stuff is, and honestly, like, the worst part about it is I just feel like it's gonna last longer than we think it is, at least for the wedding industry. Events are gonna have a hard time. Events are definitely gonna have a hard time coming back, unfortunately. Like, even if they do start letting stuff happen in the next, like, month, I don't see events being normal anymore, at least for a while. So that's gonna be rough. Hey, we got Grease in the house. What's up? How many hours have you played? I think I'm 120 hours in. Let's see. Yeah, about 120 hours. I've been taking it slow. My family plays a little bit. This is the first game I've gotten my wife into, so this is actually her house. And I got my kids on there, which my oldest, she is like just old enough to actually play the game. But I use it as basically homeschooling, because we homeschooled before this whole thing happened. So luckily the school part of things didn't affect us too much. But yeah, basically I let her play, but she has to read everything, which she does really well actually. So that's her like reading practice for the day, is she gets to come into Animal Crossing. Well, you just hit a 5-star island. Yeah, you're definitely in there. I just upgraded my house, the final upgrade. I still have to pay it off, but I don't want to waste all my wood, so we're just gonna take this. I just moved my mailbox up to the front. I gotta work on the different rooms in my house too. It takes forever to get furniture. Definitely a good amount of hours. Yeah, I'm definitely in there. Obviously, having kids kind of changes that. Like, I have more responsibilities than usual, I guess you can say. What are turnip prices? 156. Because, yeah, if I didn't have kids, I would definitely just sit around and play Animal Crossing, like, all day. And I actually get my wife into it, too, so she would probably sit down and play it with me. Honestly, I would have to end up getting her own Switch if we didn't have kids. Word, we won't see normal weddings until October. Guest list and capacity limits, I think, are really going to cause people to continue postpone. Yeah, that's exactly... Like, even if we do have events, they're going to end up being, like, 50 people max, if even. Limited travel and stuff, which is also another big problem, because I have a lot of New York weddings, so I don't know how that's going to happen. But, yeah. I'm already kind of like, okay, the rest of the year is probably not going to be great for weddings at all. But we'll hang in there. We'll do the best we can. I'm the sole income in the household too, so right now everything's riding on me. So YouTube really is my only income at the moment. I lucked out at the fact that at the start of this year, that was my plan, was to not take as many weddings and focus on YouTube. And then this happened, so me and my wife were like, it's a good thing that you didn't take so many weddings, and you're kind of just like focusing on YouTube, because I can still do YouTube at least. It's still hard to do that as well, but at least I can do it. We got the same AC cut. Yeah, I got my video working this time. I'm actually on the Hackintosh side of my computer. I thought this would be easier to do on the PC, but it's like actually over here working on the Mac side better, so whatever. Let's see. I'm gonna do my where's my little, yeah, I'll throw this thing back on. Get these Nook Mouse. I was gonna ask, are you doing anything else to stay afloat, side gigs, creative work? So far, nothing else, just the YouTube stuff. Yet again, I don't know if y'all have been watching kind of like the recent videos, but I've passed that threshold where I'm starting to get sponsored. And that helps a lot, because then there's more direct money. I do plan on still trying to at least do engagements and stuff, because especially even in North Carolina, they're starting to loosen up the rules a little bit. So I should be able to get out and do like small engagement sessions and things like that. But other than that, no, I'm not really doing anything else. Just YouTube. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Heading out, just thought I'd pop in. Thanks for joining, Josiah. Hope all's well on your end. I know it's rough for us wedding photographers. No. So I got Nook Miles. What do I have now? Let's see. Catch bugs, balloons, sell fruits. I'm probably gonna, let's go to an island. I guess I could check out the Mayday thing or whatever. When is a good time for someone to upgrade his SLR? Hobby photographer here. When is a good time? Honestly, like, especially as a hobbyist, I would say not to worry too much about upgrading all the time until you like really understand your camera and like what and why you're doing things. But if you ever start moving into making money, that's when you can upgrade. And the cool thing is too, if you're a business, you can justify the upgrade as well, because it's a business write-off. So definitely something to look into. But depending on where your SLR is now, like, I wouldn't worry about upgrading. Like, just keep what you have and keep using it until maybe you hit its limits. Which, as a hobbyist, you probably won't hit the limits quickly. Because, yeah, cameras are cameras. That's what I like. After a while of being in the industry, especially, and you're trying not to just spend your money to spend it, you start realizing that a camera is a camera. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to get great pictures out of it if you're good. And then you're just buying cameras based on what you may or may not need. That's even half of my my thing with the whole getting the Fuji X-T4. Like, the only reason I'm really getting it at all is because of its video specs, and I'm gonna replace my little X-T30, which I'm gonna be kind of sad getting rid of this, honestly. I love this little camera, but and I'm gonna do a review on it soon, hopefully. Look at that little beauty. Look at it. I just love this little thing. But yeah, like, the X-T4 is cool and all, but upgrading it is not, I don't know, like, the end of the world or anything. I got a Mayday ticket from Tom Nook. I don't know if I'm gonna do this Mayday thing right now. We'll do Mayday later. I'm just gonna go collect some stuff. I just got a caught this old school 50 f1.8D for my my film Nikon, so I'm actually kind of excited to use it. Where's this thing at? It's back here. So if y'all caught my video of all my film cameras, this is the one my friend gave me, and it's basically like that range of cameras that like Canon and Nikon made that were like their last film cameras. So they shoot pretty much like a digital camera. It has autofocus and everything. So now I got this f1.8 on this, and it should be awesome. I'm excited to use it more often. Looking forward to the X-T4 review. XX1 user still deciding. Yeah, the X-T4, I'm pretty hype about it. I feel like I'm gonna end up liking it more than I thought. This is gonna be one of those things where, like, I was like, I don't know if I should get it or not, but I'm gonna get it anyway, and then I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna use it and I'm gonna be like, bruh. This is serious. So we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, I can sell all these sell all this stuff to Leaf or whatever his name is. Yo, I always get islands that have oranges on them. Every time I spend a whole Nook ticket to get, like, absolutely nothing. And it always, like, I'm always mad about it. Yeah, I have an entry-level Nikon DSLR now, and its video sucks, but I'm not getting paid yet. Yeah, and especially, I mean, like, if you're trying to do more video stuff. Oh God, I pressed the wrong button. They got me. They got me. I was prepared to and everything. Have my net in my hand. But if you're trying to do more video and you want to start practicing, then that might be a reason to upgrade. But, like, especially as a hobbyist, because it's easy to just be out there buying stuff because everyone's like, there's a new thing, buy it, buy it, buy it. I would suggest to just, like, you know, just go off of your needs. So if you do want to start trying to do more filmmaking, I think that gives you more of an actual reason to upgrade your camera a little bit, rather than just being like, oh, I just want a new camera because I'm tired of this one and all these other ones have better specs. So that's just kind of my opinion on it. Man, I'm so mad. I'm so mad they got me. I had my net out and everything. Gotta go study for finals. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out for a second. Like I said, I'm not gonna be on long, so. Just trying to collect this stuff. I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell it all. I guess it's raining. I probably should fish while I'm on the island. Hamster cage. But yeah, a little fun fact about me. I absolutely love Animal Crossing. So I went to Berklee College of Music for college, and that was in 2003. And, you know, I'm Raleigh, North Carolina, born and raised. So that was my first time, like, moving away from home. And I had kind of a hard time. Like, it was hard to get used to being away from home. And, like, everyone I knew, all my friends, no one went that far for school. Like, I was the one person that's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go from North Carolina all the way to, like, Boston. But I went to some little college thing where they have like vendors showing off stuff, you know, trying to get you to spend money or whatever. And I get in there and they have a Smash Brothers Melee tournament, Melee, because it was that old. And I ended up winning, which isn't even that impressive because it was like a free-for-all, and I'm not about that life. But so I won a DS, and I ended up getting Animal Crossing, and I played that thing so hard. What was it? Animal Crossing Wild World? I played that game so hard. Like, that's all I did my first year in college, because I had a hard time, like, coping with the fact that I was, like, so far from friends and family. So Animal Crossing holds a soft little spot in my heart. I love it so much. It's such a great game to just, like, play and waste your time in. You're having a hard time. So yet again, like everyone's saying, the timing of this game coming out is like such good timing. Everyone's stuck at home. Things kind of suck. But we got Animal Crossing. I'm getting into the Fujifilm system for my first camera, and I'm deciding between the XT3 and 4 or even the XT30. Any thoughts? Thank you. Recently discovered your channel. Hey, thanks. Thanks, Ed. So first off, I love the XT30. I was just talking about, I have mine right here. It's hanging out with me. I love my XT30. I would say it really depends on what you're planning to do with it, like what you want to do with it. So like, if you're not doing any big events or anything like weddings, you probably don't need the XT4. You get away with the XT3. Honestly, the XT3 and 4, I would put them probably on par with each other, unless there's something else that I don't know about the XT4, which I won't find out until I actually use it. That's first off. I would say get a 3, because there's probably people trying to sell some of theirs, so there's like better deals on it and stuff. Now the XT30 versus the XT3 would depend on small things, like if you're trying to do a lot of video and you want to have like 4K 60, then you need the XT3. If the one thing I don't like about the XT30 is there's not a little like D-pad dial on the back here. It's just this little nub, and it's hard to get around to your menus and stuff as easily as you can for the XT3. So like, because of that, I wouldn't bring this to a wedding. I can't move in my menus and stuff quick enough. But other than that, I love this thing. I've taken it on engagement sessions and stuff. It shoots 4K 30. It's a great camera, and it's tiny. So I highly suggest it to anybody. Get an XT30, share with me the leftover money. Yeah, the XT30 is pretty legit. Like, don't let people like talk you out of the XT30. It has the same sensor as the XT3. It uses the same lenses. The quality out of it's about the same. The colors look the tiniest bit different, but like they're basically the same. Oh God, I messed up, y'all. Is it it's still gonna give it to me. It is, okay. Yeah, I love my XT30. Like, seriously, I bought the XT4 and I'm gonna sell the XT30, and every day I think about selling the XT30 and I'm just like, but I love this thing. And actually what's really cool about it is because it's so compact and stuff, you can use it for like Instagram stories and stuff. Cause like you can transfer this stuff from your phone, and it looks good and it's easy to hold. You just hold it in your hand like this and just bam. Put a wide lens on it, I have the 16 2.8, and just pretend it's an iPhone, like really. And then the JPEGs look good coming out of it. Yeah, if size is a factor, get the XT30. True, I was thinking of the 30, then upgrading down to the line, XT4 gets cheaper. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Gotta farm these rocks. Man, I can't believe I let the wasp get me. I'm so mad about that. Hello, 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 Jean. Welcome to the stream. I know everyone's like, you're a photographer. Why are you on here playing Animal Crossing? This is not a gaming channel. I love Animal Crossing, y'all. I'm about that life. If I'm not taking photos and editing photos, this is what I'm doing. I'm either playing a game or something. I wish I had a console. I game on the PC mainly. And I made that choice because I don't really have that much time for gaming. My opinion on Fuji was not good until I saw your videos. Wow. Yeah, you can, like, people are always surprised when they see my stuff and they're just like, wow. And I'm like, yeah, I shoot Fuji. Yeah, it's crop sensor. And people are like, what? How? I'm like, and even people who use Fuji, I shoot all the f2 lenses, and people are always like, but why? Why don't you use the 1.4? I'm like, I don't know. They're expensive. I mean, they're good. I'm not going to front, but I can get what I want out of the f2s, and I never have problems, and I never have lighting issues, so it's just kind of like, you know, use what works. That $500, $600 price tag on the f2 lenses, that worked for me. You know what I mean? I was thinking about making another channel, and doing like a gaming channel, but I don't know if I'm trying to be in there like that. I feel like gaming channels take a lot of time, and I have a family to provide for. Like, I can't be sitting around playing video games because I need footage for my channel. You know what I mean? Now, would I enjoy doing that? Yes, that would be awesome. But I got too many responsibilities now. But yeah, I'm glad I'm out there helping people's opinions of the Fuji system, because I absolutely love it. And I mean, I'm not gonna front. It would be nice if they did a full frame Fuji. It would be nice, like. But yet again, if you're good at taking photos, you're good at taking photos, regardless of the camera. What other games you play? So right now, probably the games I put the most time in, I played the Division 2. I'm a huge Tom Clancy video game fan. Like Ubisoft games in general, and any Tom Clancy. I love the Tom Clancy games. The only one I haven't played is the most recent Rainbow Six. I just never got into it. But I play a lot of Division 2. I play that on PC. My Switch gets a lot of time just because it's handheld, and yet again with kids, like, it's easy for me to take it to the bathroom. and just play in the bathroom or something. Or that little monitor that I did a review on recently, that's what I'm playing on right now. So I have that in front of me down here. So it's easy to do that. What else have I been playing recently? I'm still going through Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm like way at the beginning. I love open world games. Yet again, Ubisoft. Assassin's Creed is another another game that I love. The new one, I'm not sure though. I'll probably get it, but I'm not too excited. I'm just kind of like, yeah, Vikings, I guess. That's cool. But that's about it right now. I used to play Overwatch a lot. Yet again, when you have kids, you just can't. I can't put that much time into stuff. But I used to play Overwatch a lot. I'm a support. I mained what's his name? I can't even remember his name. I can't remember the characters no more. The DJ boy. He was like my my spirit animal. Cause I went to school for music. I used to have locks. Like I was in there. I like fighting it. Yeah, Lucio. Thank you. God, I can't. How do you forget your main? I just lost my Lucio card. Tell me something. I mained him. Can't remember his name no more. I don't really play a lot of first-person shooters, and if I do, it has to be competitive. I don't like playing like storylines in first person. I hate first-person games. Yes, I said it. I hate first-person games. It just like it became almost too much of a fad. Like back in the day, everything was from a third-person perspective, or it was like, you know, like a platform or something. Like everything was technically third person. And because I like grew up with that, like my first system was the Nintendo Entertainment System, so I grew up through all of that. I just like when a game is third person. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like that's how you play a game. You play the game to control the character. So when you can see the whole character, I feel more like I'm playing a game. Whereas if it's like first person, you're supposed to be like, oh, an immersive experience. I don't know, man, it doesn't do it for me. So my first ever first-person shooter was Tribes, which I don't know if y'all are familiar with that. It's an old PC first-person shooter game, and that was my jam. And it was just like, oh my god, what's that game with the giant robots and stuff? I can't even, wow, y'all. I play all these games, and I can't remember none of them. Oh man, what is that game? Wow. Now I gotta look it up. Yeah, Titanfall. Thank you, God. Yeah, so the first Titanfall, like everyone's like, oh, it doesn't have a campaign. Yo, I was hype. That to me is how a first-person shooter is supposed to be. It's just online. Who cares about a storyline? Just let me get on with other real players and let's do this thing. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, like Halo. I played a lot of Halo. But I would never play the campaigns. I literally just would not play the campaigns. So I don't even know the story. And it got, like, stupid later on with, like, Reach and all that. It was just like, okay, this is great. And I was like, no, just let me get online and do the thing. Yeah, all these first-person shooters that had campaigns, I just never played them. I just got on there and was like, yeah, let's go. God, Titanfall was so hype. I was mad that everyone was hating on the first one because they're like, there's no campaign. I'm like, bro, what's more hype than, like, running around and filling up your gauge while you're getting kills and then, like, looking up and being like, Titan, the thing falls from the sky, you run up to it, you're running on the wall, you jump in your mech, and it's like, I watch a lot of anime too, so it was like every dream you've ever had, you're like, ooh, this is the coolest thing. But everyone's like, it doesn't have a campaign. I'm like, who cares? Yeah, if it's not competitive gaming for me, it's like too boring. It's either third person something like Animal Crossing or like The Division, stuff like that, or competitive first person games. Like that's it. Or like fighting games. I was big into fighting games for a while. I wanted to get into Dragon Ball Fighters. Oh god. Oh no. happened? That battery just like exploded. Hold up, y'all. I have like exploding battery. What? Yo, I almost died. Little AAA battery just exploded. Was it a light? I thought it was actually. I was like, no, not my gear. That ain't good. Be careful cleaning it up. Yeah, luckily it only a little bit got out. That thing straight up exploded. That's crazy. Yo, it's hot. Why am I wearing a jacket? But yeah, anyways, like I was saying, I tried to get into Dragon Ball Fighters, or Fighter Z, or Fighter, however you say it. That game was hype. But yet again, with kids, I don't have the time. I do that all the time. Oh, ah. Oh, I didn't look at what the rest of my Nook Mount stuff was. I'll customize something. Sell fruit. Which I'll do when I get back to town. Did you specialize performance at school? Oh, yeah. So I majored in music production and sound design. My main instrument was alto sax. But in my major, because it was technically like computer heavy, basically after 2 years of playing your instrument, they don't make you play it anymore. Because technically my major didn't have anything to do with my instrument. So I'm a little rusty on saxophone, even though I've played it for like 16 years. It's been a while since I've really played it. But I used to do a lot of audio post-production. I worked at a post-production house where we did commercials and TV shows. I did that for a while. Just mixing stuff. And then I tried to start my own business and I did it there too. So I was, mixing like short films and stuff like that. It was cool stuff. I did that for 3 years. So like I professionally did it. I actually felt good because you know how you like go to college and you're like, I spent all this money and I'm not even like using my degree. But like I actually was using my degree. I was like, yay. But that industry just didn't work out. And that's how I ended up getting into wedding photography. Yo, they got Locust. What is this? Locust Island? Gears of War. Oh yeah, that's another one I play a lot of. Speaking of third person games I'm playing now. I haven't played it in a while, but Gears 5, I was in there. Yo, Gears was my jam. I love Gears of War so much. Classical guitar didn't go well for me. Yeah, all that, it always sucks. Like, music is so cool, but it's so hard. Out of, like, all the arts, I feel like music is up there in one of the hardest places to, like, actually make it. It's hard. Maybe I can attach it to my photography, wedding, guitarist, photography. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Oh no, a sea bass. So excited. Oh, okay. I'll go with that. Other games I play, obviously Smash Brothers. I used to be pretty big into that. Yet again, competitive games. If it's not competitive or it's not third person, I'm not about it. I'm also huge on JRPGs. So recently, what have I been playing recently? So I haven't gotten back into Final Fantasy VII yet, and I don't have a PS4, so I can't play the new one. So I'm kind of sad about that. This Bravely Default demo is hype. Bravely Default is my jam. I went back and restarted Breath of the Wild, and I'm close to the end of Final Fantasy 12. It's actually one of my favorite. My Final Fantasy list, I'm actually totally different because 12 and 15 are probably in my top 5, which most people are like, what? I was playing Dragon Quest a while ago. I'm like 80 hours into that. I barely started Star Ocean. I have all these games I like started and then I just stopped. So I have to go through and actually like beat them. What was your gaming experience? Your first gaming experience? Probably Mario, like the original Mario. That and Tetris. Because yet again, I grew up with that whole realm of things. So, you know, born in the 80s. So it was just classic Nintendo and stuff. So I had a Nintendo, and then when the next generation of stuff came out, we actually went to the Genesis. So I'm a huge Genesis fan. Super Nintendo's awesome, but there's a lot of classics on the Genesis, and I love the Genesis versions of most stuff better. And then after Genesis, we got a PlayStation, which mine is still, can y'all see it? Back there behind me, chilling. Good old PlayStation 1. And PlayStation 1 is what really got the JRPG going for me. Because that was the golden age of Squaresoft, or Square Enix. Squaresoft at the time was like my favorite publisher. So I played like all the games, all the Final Fantasies, and all the Saga Frontier, and all kinds of craziness. After PlayStation, we got a PlayStation 2, and then I got an Xbox 360. And then at that point, it was college time, and then I got a Wii. Obviously, everyone had a Wii. No Wii U for me. That's when I went to the Xbox One. And then, yeah, after that, I started having kids, and I didn't have time for it. And I started building PCs. So then I was like, look, I'll just sell my system because I can't really be buying games like that anyway. And then I'll go ahead and just game on the PC, which I still have time to game, but not like I used to. So I just wait for PC releases. Kind of like Final Fantasy Remake. I gotta wait now, probably for a year until it comes out on PC, but better than nothing, I guess. Let's talk weeds. I got that weed. Only 2,000. I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine. Alright, y'all. It's time for me to eat. So I'm gonna jump off of this. It's cool to know that it works so well, though. Look at Pashmina and Flurry sitting together. How cool. How cute are they? Yeah, I was hoping for a PC release at the same time. Yeah. Luckily, when FF15 came out, I had an Xbox, so I got to play it. And then when I built a PC, it came out again on PC, so I got it again and replayed it. I love FF15. I love it a lot, actually. Remakes are okay, but I want new stuff. True. The whole industry is too much on remakes right now, and it's kind of annoying. What I do want Square Enix to do is a remake of Chrono Trigger and do it in the style of Octopath Traveler. That would be hype, because Octopath was so good. But the stories were kind of like whatever. The gameplay was cool. The graphics were awesome. But that was about it. Whereas like if they just keep Chrono Trigger basically the same. Maybe add side quest or something, like give you some more to do. But you know, take Chrono Trigger, put it in the same style of Octopath, which is basically like an upgraded 3D 16-bit style, so it would work. And then, yeah, add more side quests. That would be hype. Oh my goodness. But that's not gonna happen. I don't know why they won't bring Chrono Trigger back. They just keep us hanging on. 30-year-old millennials. Trials of Mana. Yeah, I need to get that. I have the demo. I haven't even touched it yet because I've been putting so much time into Animal Crossing and stuff. Where's the demo right here? Yeah, Octopath was my jam. I mean, look, my list of games I have here is mainly all JRPGs and just like some other random stuff. All right, y'all. Using OBS? I am not actually. I'm using the game capture thing for Elgato. So I have a Cam Link, which is doing this one. And then I have the Elgato HD 60 or whatever doing my Switch. And I'm using that native app on Mac, and it's working. I usually stream with OBS, but I wasn't able to get it to work with all this stuff. So, but yeah, thanks y'all for hanging out. I'm heading out. I'm gonna eat. I probably won't do these streams too often because I have work to do, and people know me as a photographer, and so they're like, "Why are you playing this game?" Thanks for chatting, though. Can you use the Ninja V to capture? You can.